Alright guys, so the 3rd year anniversary is in full swing, and the first big part of it I have completed, and that is the Kid Gohan. This is the next free farmable 100% unit that you are able to get. Got him up to SA10, ready to awaken him as well as get him to 100% in the dupe system. So let's go ahead and let's awaken him first. Just use medals from the event, and I do really like this art right here. This is fantastic art for this Gohan right here. So let's go ahead and awaken him, and then I actually have enough orbs to give him the last node in the orb system, and we can go ahead and get him to 100%. Then we'll take him into a stage, and we'll kind of test him out a little bit, see how good he can be. Now, I really feel that we're going to get a lot of Namek Saga characters coming shortly, because, there's a Namek category added into the game, yet it's not very powerful. So I'm kind of waiting to see, what exactly they do, but I do think we could be getting a significant amount more of Namek Saga category characters incoming. So let's go ahead and 100% this man. In terms of his splits, I felt like, I think we're going to get him to 15 crit. That was enough. And then I'll go ahead and have just a little dodge and a little additional, just so he can, activate it sometimes. But I felt like 15 crit was enough. I always prioritize crits on basically all units. Wow, we got 3 missions for that? Holy shit. So, hold on. Let me grab all of this stuff we just got. We just got, what, damn near 5 missions completed for awakening that Gohan and 100%ing him. There is literally, over 30 missions to do, all types of stuff. Oh, it's the first time I've ever gotten an STR unit to 100%, so get some STR orbs. That's fine, I'll take that. And we also have some of these, so we're going to get an Elder Kai. We're getting Gohan to 100%. Looks like a bunch of stones as well. Yeah, for, Dokkan awakening a character, 100%ing a character, a whole bunch of stuff. There's just so many missions to accomplish during this 3-year anniversary celebration. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and level Gohan up to a max level. We'll hop into an event and we'll test out how good he can be. Alright, so we have the free-to-play Gohan max level 120, and he also is Rainbow Starred because he has, the unique potential system and his own potential system orbs. Now, this unit, this Gohan, is scheduled to get an Extreme Z Awakening at some point during the month of February. After February 14th, there will be 6 new events added to the celebration. So, presumably one of those will be an Extreme Z Awaken for this Kid Gohan, which would be really cool because that will take him up to a level of 140, and he should be a very impressive unit once he actually gets up to that level of 140 and gets that Extreme Z Awakening. But until then, this is kind of what we're working with. He's pretty good. Again, for a free unit and a free 100%, he's quite good. But it's kind of one of those things where it's because he's a free 100%, that's what makes him so good. So let's go ahead and go over this guy. So this is Expectations of Growth Gohan Kid. His leader skill is STR type Ki +2 and HP attack and defense 30%. His super attack is the Masenko, which does supreme damage to the enemy. His passive skill is Elder's Assistant, because of course the Grand Elder, unlocks his potential. And that gives him attack and defense 12% for every Ki Sphere obtained, and Ki +1 and attack 5% for every Rainbow Ki Sphere obtained. So if this guy gets a lot of Ki Spheres and a lot of Rainbow Ki Spheres, he's going to hit really hard, and he should be able to tank pretty well as well. So I'm kind of I'm interested. I usually don't like nukers so much, but I kind of want to keep an open mind with this Gohan before I actually just say nah, he's not even really that good. So his links are the Saiyan lineage, All in the Family, Saiyan warrior race, Z fighters, Gaze of Respect, The Innocence, and Shattering the Limit. Now I guess I'm not really the biggest fan of his links, but he does work rather well on a hybrid Saiyan team, because obviously links like The Innocence and Z Fighters, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, those are going to be pretty common on a hybrid Saiyan team. So especially if you're free to play or something, you definitely can get a lot of value out of this guy. There's definitely a lot of value to be had. His 12 key multiplier is only 130%. That's not great. But, again, like looking at all of this, there's a good chance that this Gohan could get immense damage after he Extreme Z Awakens. I don't think that's a stretch at all. And his leader skill could very well jump up to nearly Omega Shenron's. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he had STR key +3 and HP attack and defense 70% after he Extreme Z Awakens as well. And then in terms of his passive skill, if that jumped up to 15% for every keister obtained, or even 20%, I think that's very reasonable. Now, I don't think his links will change or anything like that, but like if he just gained immense, like this guy's gonna be pretty nasty. Like that's a really nice free card that they're giving out. It seems like nowadays they're a little bit more generous with maybe giving out a lot of free-to-play cards, because there's now so many teams, like so many category teams, the hero and villain team, the monotypings teams, that in order to run all of these teams, like if you're free to play, you can't run all of these teams. You have to be a whale. So they don't mind giving out like strong units for some categories, just so that people can actually run them if they do manage to pull the unit. Last thing, he does, of course, have 2 categories. The first one we have right here, this is the Namek Saga category. I'm actually going to quickly take a look at my box before we hop into the event, because the Namek Saga category is very underwhelming as of right now. There's not really a lot of top-tier units. I mean, you do have LR Ginyu Force and LR Frieza, 2 LRs in this category, but, like, not many people have the LR Ginyu Force. There's only a small handful that have that. If we go over here, he also, of course, has the Hybrid Saiyan category. That is the category that we're going to be going ahead and using this guy on. And I just had a change of heart here. I'm actually going to take off LR Trunks and Goten, and I'm going to bring the STR Family Kamehameha Goten, because he is an orb changer, and he could help our Gohan out with, doing a little bit of extra damage during this event. Now, real quick, I do want to show off what my Namek Saga category looks like, just so I can kind of explain why it's not really the best. So, notice that as of right now, I basically have 5 TURs that are in the Namek Saga category. That's not a lot at all. Obviously, Full Power Frieza is a monster. Both of the Super Saiyan Gokus are quite good. The Kid Gohan is quite good, and LR Frieza for sure. Like, I have all paths unlocked for my LR Frieza, so I could 100% him at any time. I probably will as well, because it looks like we'll be able to summon on these type banners coming up and get these orbs basically at will. So I am going to be going like mammoth deep over the course of this month of February. To be honest, like I really might just go like I think I'm gonna get 1 copy of Gogeta and 1 copy of the Vegito LRs. And then the rest of my stones, I'm just going to summon like crazy on the type banners. And I'll try and get LR Broly for the first time ever. I'll try and get the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku as well. And then I'll just stock up on potential orbs while I'm at it. Again, I do want to see, these actual type banners arrive first before, like, it's still weird. Like, I'm not 100% sure that, like, I'm actually going to be able to just, again, summon at will and get all of these orbs like crazy. It just seems to me like they might have some sort of limitation on it. So right off the bat, this is pretty good in terms of like showing this Kid Gohan off. The only problem here is that it's an AGL unit. But like most of Gohan's links should be active between Goten and the STR Gotenks. Plus, we're going to be able to get a lot of orbs right there. So, let's go ahead and see how strong my boy Kid Gohan will hit. That STR Gotenks is actually not that bad either. Wow, I almost hit 50,000. That's a lot. He does get a nice little attack buff when he's in the first slot. So, hopefully, Kid Gohan will... 600,000 attack stat. I'll take that for a free-to-play unit. Crit for me, baby. No crit. 174,000 is not bad. And then only 2,000 damage sustained. That is quite good as well. So after we take down the first stage of Frieza, I'm definitely then going to want to see like exactly how much damage our boy Gohan is looking at. And I'm just going to have LR Gohan here and, another Ultimate Gohan, just, sort of dicking around. I want to try and see like how much damage we can get from the Kid Gohan. But like a lot of times, I don't know, you guys tell me if you would want me to do like damage tests and nuking and stuff. Usually I don't really try and do those so much because I'm just trying to show like, you know, what the units can do in like a reasonable situation. Because like you can get like ridiculous nuking damage or like, you know, crazy damage with like any unit you want if you completely situate like every condition in the fight for that, right? So let me see. I want to get max orbs for Gohan here. Probably the physical orbs, huh? Like that, I guess so. And boom, right there. So getting as many orbs for Gohan as we can, and just kind of seeing how much damage he's able to do. One cool thing, obviously, is between, you know, oh, that went straight down, so his guard ability is active. That's quite rare that we get that. But on the Hybrid Saiyan team, you know, your defense is going to be crazy high. So factor in his, like, oh, okay, we got, wow. Can we get a crit, my boy? Give me a crit, please. No. Come on. Oh, okay, how much damage will he take from the super? Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Like, 47, that's not bad. Between Ultimate Gohan having the 170% defense bonus as part of his leader skill, and then also, like, you know, the Kid Gohan's just natural ability to kind of get a lot of defense just from getting orbs, he should be a pretty viable tank if, like, you want to actually, like, support him with it, though. That is kind of, like, a key part. Like, you're going to need to make sure to save him orbs. Because he doesn't have shocking speed. I guess it would be pretty cool if he did. If he had shocking speed, he'd actually make low-key an interesting... Well, I don't know if I want to say an interesting partner for LR Gohan, but... I mean, because both him and LR Gohan do have Gaze of Respect. See, that's a link that's going to be hard to get, I think, in a lot of cases on the Hybrid Saiyan team, but we'll see. Alright, so that's a nice amount of orbs right there. We also have the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on rotation, so he should build up Kid Gohan's attack power quite a bit, honestly. So let's see what we got. Yeah, okay, so we're up to a 743,000 attack stat. Please crit for me! Show me the crit damage! Yo, he has 15 crit. He should be critting. Jeez, Kid Gohan. Look at this. He's trying to embarrass me out here. I'm like, yo, this Kid Gohan is a beast. You know, he'll be doing a lot of damage. And then Ultimate Gohan is just like, I'll show you how it's done, fam. This Gohan, by the way, he was recently released on Global. And if you guys don't have him awakened yet, please make sure you do, because he is so powerful. Alright, so let's just go ahead and do this, and wha-bam. So, again, talking more about the Kid Gohan and the fact that his Extreme Z Awakening is coming, that is confirmed, by the way, because it does, in the event, I recorded the event where you actually get the Kid Gohan, you know, it's the beginning of the Namek Saga. I recorded that earlier this morning. In, like, the description for that event, it does mention, stay tuned, info for Gohan's Extreme Z Awakening will be released. So, like, it confirmed there in the news that Kid Gohan is definitely getting an Extreme Z Awakening, and it should be sometime soon. Alright, that's a lot of orbs, so I really want to see how well he'll be able to tank against Angel, Gold, and Frieza here with all of those orbs he got. Yeah, look at that! That's really good. If you can get this man a ton of orbs, even against something like Angel, Gold, and Frieza, he'll be able to tank. And again, this is one of the most recent boss fights in the game, so... You know, we're not exactly taking on an easy event here. So I'm really, I really like that. That's cool. That's good shit. Oh, Gohan showing out. My Gohan has a couple dupes in him. Ultimate Gohan is one of the units that, like, once you get some dupes in him, it's incredible how much better he gets. Like, just, you get that first dupe in, like, a Dokkan Fest unit, and their, like, effectiveness practically fucking doubles. It's crazy how much... Like, how many stats and stuff they get just from that first free dupe path. It really is insane. That's why, like, I never would recommend chasing dupes, but if you do want to just get the one, you know, so you can get the unit crits, you can get that bottom right path, because the bottom right path also gives more stats than the other three paths combined. So, you know, for a majority of players, I think that just the bottom right path is, like, really all you're going to need. Also, we did kind of, oh, the dodge, baby, let's go. Y'all know how I get when I get my dodges. There's nothing better than getting a beautiful dodge off. So we didn't get to see a crit from Kid Gohan. That does suck, but I guess, I could do another showcase with him. Yeah, I might, test him out on, like, an STR team. I would like to use him on the Namek Saga team, obviously, but, like, there's no leader, and, like, I barely could even build a team for it yet. The Namek Saga category is just filled with rare cards and SR cards and N cards. Like, they really need an SSR, Zarbon, Dodoria, all of the Ginyu Force, a new Kid Gohan, which they gave us, a new Krillin, a new Vegeta. Like, there's so much they gotta do. Also, the physical free-to-play Goku. He's in the database, but we're not sure how to get him yet. That is the Goku I'm talking about right there on this event. This is a daily event that you can do, which gives you experience and rank up and different missions completed. I assume at some point this Goku will be obtainable from this event because he is actually in the database. And real quick before we finish up the video, like, if we actually go look at the Namek Saga category, like, he is in here too. I did see him when I was going through it earlier. Where is my boy? There he is right there. There's his SSR version, and then there's his CUR version. He should be coming out soon. Regardless, guys, so I guess we'll go ahead and finish the video off for here. This Kid Gohan is a beast. Definitely go ahead and farm him, just like Goku Jr., just like the Tech Bulma. Really, really powerful unit, and he's getting an Extreme Z Awakening probably in about 2 weeks' time. After February 14th, we should get the details. So make sure you get him to 100% and finish him up before then. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all later.